This HR derby is some trash. I'm about to turn this shit off. Face with tears of joy, rolling on the floor laughing, rolling on the floor laughing.
Not even watching the home run derby. I don't have cable, and the streaming site that I use doesn't have it, so I can't watch it. But I don't even know who's winning. I'm trying to see if the market crashes today. They released the home run derby cards. Might cause a market crash.
Yay, no one is getting above 15 HRs.
We need to bring back steroids, man.
And try to use StreamYast or Buff Streams.
Streamies? Alright, let me see. Streamy. Because I was using Dofu. It's an app, my Streamies. They only have the All-Star game tomorrow. I definitely want to see the All-Star game.
Yay, it's on one of those, and that's why I stopped using Dofus.
I must check that as Streamies. What is like .eu or? Damn, no diamonds.
.gd.
Gotcha. No diamonds. I opened like 67 packs this morning. This is 80 and no diamonds.
And did you see Amanda Serrano get robbed once again? Man face booming, medium dark skin tone.
Went today in the home run. Man, not even one diamond. 36 packs. Man, it'd be crazy if I get Aaron Judge
Oh,
again.
this is packs.
Yeah, these are packs. I pulled the Aaron Judge a couple of days ago. I sold him. Now he's down to like 290. I'm trying to get that Ketel Marte. So I was trying to see, I get some nice cards here, sell them, make some money. Damn, nothing. Damn, this is sad.
Less than 2 miles south of the United States Capitol, welcome to Nationals Park. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's Ecuador and the Washington Nationals. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, just about set to go. And today's starting pitcher, Cade Cavalli. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Try to stay back for that.
That one is absolutely belted. Hits the fence. So here's Robert now. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back there. Slams into the wall and hangs on.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
The other way. 2 down. Bo Naylor at the plate now.
Well, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
And a foul ball. Cavalli, 26 years old, a former first-round pick in 2020. That misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Next pitch is outside. That one missed.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And that is that. Back here in Nationals Park. And starting in this one, Brian Abreu.
They're going to start this one with the opener because of the matchups. Very favorable. I think we're going to see him empty the tank with really good fastball velocity to try to retire these first 3 hitters.
Yeah, that's fouled off. This to third. Gets it to first. 1 up, 1 down. And now the center fielder, Jacob Young. Strike on the outside. It's 0-1.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
1 out, base is empty. Goes down looking. James Wood digging in for the Nationals. Late swing, foul to the left. Misses off the inside, and the count even 1-1. He caught it behind his back, and very nicely done for the out. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Cole Henry. Colson Montgomery getting ready to hit. The 0-1. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And there's 1 down. Here's the third baseman. Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
No score here in the second. Ripped into center, base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Yeah, the batter now, Brooks Lee.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Man at first, one away. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. And a go-ahead run into scoring position. One away.
He was all over that one. Couldn't get it.
New arm out of the bullpen, Kyle Finnegan. 2 on, 1 out. Byron Buxton will hit next. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3. Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And brings it in at the wall. And now the right fielder. That one ripped but foul. 2 outs. A couple of base runners at first and second. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. And they tack on 3. It's 3-0. And here's the first baseman. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's 4-0. Luis Robert now. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Two outs, base is empty. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. It gets down, a base hit.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole.
Runner on the go. Pitch is low. Safe at second, and that was not close. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. Robert on his way around third. He will score. It's an RBI single. It's 5-0. Next to hit, Bo Naylor. Fly to left his first time. And that one is lifted in the air. Young settles underneath it. He's got it. And that is that. Back in Washington, D.C., ready to go for the last half of the inning. Up now for Washington, C.J. Abrams. Abreu back to work. And that's a little bit high. Ball 1. Abreu, he isn't really known as a starting pitcher that's going to get you deep into the start. It's not that he's not capable. He just hasn't proven that he can do it yet.
He's got such great stuff. You just don't know from start to start whether it's a potential no-hitter or it's a guy that's only going to give you 3 or 4 innings.
Hit on the ground to the right side. And it goes just foul. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Nathaniel Lowe stands in now and watches strike 1. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-2 now.
But for the most part, with that kind of stuff, you expect him to get to the middle of the ball game.
And what about analytics? Because one of the ways it seems like they've contributed to the trend is it's not just about are you capable of getting deep, that now focusing on the numbers, maybe the matchup is better with a different guy as the game goes on. Just missed.
Only a handful of pitchers can go through an order 3 times, maybe even 4 times, and the analytics have contributed to that trend. But I think there are some players given an opportunity may be able to show that they can be a 3rd or 4th time through the order type of pitcher.
Luis Garcia now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Swing and a miss. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the third inning. Now it's the shortstop, Colson Montgomery. That one ripped. Way back there. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? And they add on. It's 6-0. Now the third baseman. And first offering is fouled off. Chafin, known as a guy with pretty lights out type stuff, racks up the strikeouts, but the command at times can elude it. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Yeah, and a manager in a situation like this type of pitcher has to stay alert and ready. He's got to make sure he's watching from pitch to pitch, hitter to hitter, to quickly get another reliever up in the bullpen if he needs to bring someone in.
So up next, Brooks Lee, 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. Man at first with one gone. Here's Byron Buxton. He's 0 for 1. And a breaking ball misses outside. And that lack of command, that's usually one of the things that leads guys to be converted from starter to reliever.
Yeah, and it's such a short stint when you compare the two roles, starting and relieving. You hope that guy can find strike one right away when he comes in.
1-1. Lee leads off first with one away.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants.
They got it for out number 2.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Number 17 swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. He swings and fouls one off. And now the lefty. Next offering misses down and away. And delivers outside. Next pitch way upstairs.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
That's a laser base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Nice job of driving that pitch.
On the mound now, Zach Brixey.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Outside at 1-1. And there's a ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Call makes the grab, and that is that. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, Singy, when you played, how much of a fashionista were you? Would you come to the ballpark dressed to the nines?
No, I wouldn't. Even on the road trips, I was, pretty average. There were some guys that would dial it up, and there'd be some outfits where you're kind of double taking and saying, where in the world are you going? But overall, I'd say I kept it low key.
Swings through that one for strike one. Yeah, you see some guys into the fashion nowadays and big on the gram, as the kids like to say. Post their fits, right? That's what you say?
Is that what it is?
It's a fit. Your fit, your outfit, your fit.
Got a little drip around the neck too.
Yeah, believe it. Scale of 1 to 10, how old do we sound right now?
Really old, like close to Social Security benefits.
Yeah. Rosario stands in now, looks at that one inside. On the ground, and this should do it. Lee. And I don't know what's going on there, but he's safe at first. So 2 down. Now the number 2 hitter. Rosario on the move. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Rosario at second with 2 down. Next one misses, and the count is 1-1. And that is the ball game.
Sometimes road trips can
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Heat taking on the Miami Marlins. First pitch coming at you right after the break. All right, just about ready for baseball. And today on the hill, Cal Quantrill. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. And now it's Luis Robert. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. There's a swing and a drive. Booyah! And La Pantera sends it out of here. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. Here's the third baseman. Hard hit left side. And they get the out. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Bo Naylor. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And that one is off the wall. Around first and hustling for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Adios, pelota. A 2-run shot. It's their second home run of the inning. And they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0. Now it's Andrew Benintendi to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Righty delivers. Short hop liner, handled it short. It's there, and that's a great play. Back here at Lone Depot Park. And towing the slab, Bob Feller.
The spin rate on the curveball is incredible. Hitters know they're going to see a lot of them today. Stay back, be patient, and hit the ball the other way.
Back here in Miami, and at the plate for Miami, Xavier Edwards. The shortstop takes the ball. That one at triple digits.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
This one ripped, but foul to the right.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Swing and a miss. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. Here's the second baseman, Otto Lopez. And a big swing and a miss. Feller, only 20 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Iowa. 101 on the gun, swing and a miss. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And here's the catcher, Agustin Ramirez. Swing and a miss. That one at 101. 2 outs, base is empty. Next offering is fouled back.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And we're back. Now it's the second baseman, Brooks Lee.
Number 62.
That's ripped to right down the line. Lunges for it, but it drops for a hit. Here's Byron Buxton. In the air to left center. Myers on the move to the alley. Corrals it. And there's one away. So a man aboard. Now it's the right fielder. Nobody on his team has a better batting average than he does, Siggy. Nice grab. Off balance feed. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. Bottom of the inning. Here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Kyle Stowers. Feller back to work. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Strike on the outside corner. And it's 0-2.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
And that misses. And it's 2-2. Backed off the plate that time. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. Hard hit right side. And he handles it himself for the out. Dane Myers, the next up for the Marlins.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Feller, he gets a lot of swing and miss, and he keeps the ball in the yard. Not to mention the fact, not too many hits either. Grounds one to short. Oh, he gloves it to first. And it beats him. What a play. Digging in, Jesus Sanchez. Even some of the best guys in the sport are going to give up home runs from time to time, and he's an exception.
Yeah, and even with those home runs, if you're throwing strikes and keeping base runners off the paths, then those home runs are solo shots. But to this point, he hasn't had to worry about it.
You look at what the elite guys do. They strike guys out, they limit walks, and they limit the ball going out of the park. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Yeah, all you want is a guy like that. Take the ball every fifth day, go out there, hand it over to the bullpen, perhaps in the 7th inning or later.
Naylor makes the play, and that'll do it. Jesus Tinoco takes over on the mound.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Back to the top of the order now. And now the first baseman, 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1. And that's in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
And that is downstairs. 2-2.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And now here's the big center fielder, Luis Robert. He's already homered here in this one. Here's a rocket out to left. Stowers makes the catch, and there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the third baseman grounded out to short in his first trip. Off the mark there, and that is ball 1. Swing and a pop up, and that's a fair ball.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. He circles the bases. It's 5-zip. Tyler Phillips gets the call from the pen. He's into the game with the bases empty. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Colson Montgomery. Right side, hard hit. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Derek Hill digs in now.
Tired or not, he's relentless with the way he pitches. He might be exhausted out there, but his stuff is still nasty.
And that is cut on and missed. 0-1. And that skips in the dirt. Right through there, got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. And here's the first baseman, Liam Hicks. That's to third. Throws to first in time. And a couple of quick outs. Davison De Los Santos in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. The Marlins down to their final strike. And a curve is down and in. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. From Target Field in Minneapolis, Diamond Dynasty Baseball on tap tonight. It's Ecuador taking on the Minnesota Twins. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to roll here. And today's starting pitcher, Zebby Matthews. What do you have on him, Chris?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Hit in the air, left field. Clemens makes the catch, and there's one gone. So here's Robert now.
Batting second, the center fielder.
Robert patrolling center field. Batting second in today's lineup. And he was born in Cuba. Inside. And it's 1-0. Now a screamer into the outfield. Bader makes the grab. 2 away.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Number 32, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Bader ranging back onto the track, and he makes the catch. Back at Target Field. So here's the lefty, Noah Schultz.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. And down on strikes, and 1 out now. Harrison Bader, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. And a swing and a miss. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Byron Buxton now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
First 2 hitters get punched out on strikes.
Got him. Back in Minnesota, here's the catcher, Kyle Teal. Matthews back to work. Ground ball right side. Tosses to first, 1 out in the second. So digging in, Colson Montgomery. Here's something to watch, Singy. He's got the best OPS on the team. He can hurt you. And that is out of play. Second inning here, no score. That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. And the potential go-ahead run stops at second base.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Just an awesome swing of the bat, quick hands, and just launched the baseball. 108 on the exit velocity. Man, that is coming off the bat pretty good. I know he's feeling good about it.
Andrew Benintendi swings through it for strike 1. And that one fouled off. Montgomery, the runner at second with 1 away. Outside.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Line, and that's a base hit. Montgomery on his horse around third. Play at the plate, safe, and they take the lead.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now, Brooks lead. That one way inside. base hit center field. Here comes Benintendi around third. He'll score. Now they get the runner and a rundown. The relay throw. Tries to get back in time, but they got him. Here's Byron Buxton. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Makes the turn and heads for second.
Back-to-back base hits. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Next to hit, number 17. First pitch misses.
Ball one, no strike.
Runner at second, 2 down. That's in there. That's strike one.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
There's a swing and a miss.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
That missed by a lot. Now 2-2. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Buxton puts it away. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's going to be Carlos Correa. High fly ball on that one, curling foul down the right side.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Tosses to first, and that quickly 2 away.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Into the outfield, base hit, and that extends the inning.
Everything came together for him. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. And that will end the inning.
Pitching for the Twins.
We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Louis Varland.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Tomey now at the plate as he swings through strike one. And it's fouled away. Not close with that one. Going to count 1-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Takes it himself. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
The center fielder, Luis Roberts.
Fought off foul. And ball one. Ripped to short. Over to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third.
Now batting.
2 down, base is empty. Here's the third baseman. Flied to right his first time. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Teal, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Lifted in the air out to left. Clemens. And that is that. And we're back
Leading
as
up
we
for
go
the Twins,
to the last of the
designated
third.
hitter,
And now, Matt Wallner.
Wallner.
That's in for a strike. Fastball for a strike. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So up next for Minnesota, Ty France. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
This is why hitters work so hard on driving the ball gap to gap in batting practice. There's a lot of room out there. And if you can rip one into that open space, it usually means extra bases. Really important at bat coming up now.
Castro swings through it for strike one. Right through there for a strike. Down the line, and it's foul. Tying run at the plate. Swing and a pop-up. Sizing this one up. He's got it, and there's two away. So here's Bader now. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And that's ripped for a base hit. Flying around third is France. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single, and now they trail by one.
Well, back within one as he brings home the run. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example.
Now
Stepping in, Byron Buxton. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Strike three, got him swinging.